Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly Facebook live show, Life Buildup, where we discuss your success, fulfillment, and balance. I'm your host, Jawad. Unfortunately, Hassan is not joined by me today because he actually is very, very sick. So I really appreciate it if you guys would send a prayer on his way. Hopefully he can join us next week. So this week, I wanted to just share a 2-minute brief reminder with you guys. The secret to becoming important in other people's lives. So many of us, when we want to get something from other people, we only think about how we can take, and we don't worry about what is it that's important to the other person. And the secret really is to give people value first. For every single person, whether it be your boss, whether it be somebody that you want to get into business with, it's an investor, or it's a social media star that you want to collaborate with in your business. There are things that they care about, things that are important to them. And if you come in and provide those things to them, you build a relationship. So for example, for me personally, I'm an e-commerce entrepreneur, and I deal with a lot of, Instagram influencers. I have an art company, and I reach out to artists, and I, give them a product for free. And me giving them some form of value, that creates a form of relationship between me and the influencer. And then I can go into working on a promotional deal or things like that. So I know that's like vital. If for you, it could be that you could be working, and for your boss, like he has a lot in his plate, and you're trying to move up the company, and the way you give value in that situation is lighten your boss's workload. Take things off of his plate and make his life easier. That's how you bring value to your boss, right? And you, even like when it comes to, for example, when it comes to my CPA or my lawyer, I try to give them referrals and increase their business. And that's one way that I give them value. But the point is that regardless of what area of life it might be or what sector you might be in, the best way to build relationships and becoming important to the other person is to give them value somehow, giving them what they care about, doing things that they care about. I'll give one other example. This last weekend, actually, just on Saturday, I went to a meetup. So first ever meetup that I ever went to. Basically, there's this person that I really, really follow and admire. His name is Ryan Daniel Moran. If you guys are into entrepreneurship, this is a person that you must check out. It's really, really good. So he basically was in New York City. I went to meet him, and there was like 10-15 other people that also came in the meetup, and we're talking about business, how people got started, how they're doing in their business and so forth. So it was really, really awesome experience. And one of the things that I did, I got like a bunch of contacts, from there, maybe 5-6 people shared their email addresses, their Facebook, and things like that with me. So one of the things that I did is right after I left the meetup, I came home, I drafted an email to every single person. I remember the conversation that I had with them, and I try to add value to their business or their personal life somehow. So, for example, some business strategies or tactics that are working for me, which people might not feel comfortable sharing, But I was like, what? I met this person. How do I add value and build a relationship with them? And I gave those away. So that's just one example, of giving value. So I hope I know this is super quick. I just wanted to kind of pop on and give something, for this week. Hassan is not available this week because he's very, very sick with the flu. But he will be joining us again next week. Please keep him in your prayers. So I'm going to see you guys next week. I just wanted to give like a quick 5-minute thing or 2-minute thing in here. I hope you guys found that helpful. So join us next week, Monday night at 10 p.m. for the next episode of our Life Buildup Show. Have a good night.